Inside of this pond right here is actually filled with million-dollar koi fish. And today we need to get inside of this pond and catch out all of the expensive koi fish before it's too late. Every year, this mountain actually gets 12 meters of snow. And well, if we leave all of these beautiful, expensive fish just sitting inside of this pond, the entire pond will fill up with snow, and that wouldn't be good for the koi fish. These nets are actually designed to corner and catch all of the beautiful koi fish right inside of the middle. And well, we're gonna start pulling the nets in to see if we can trap all the koi fish and get them out of this pond. You see, there's a reason why we're here so early pulling in all these nets. Because we were planning for the snow to come. Every year around this time, we start harvesting all of the expensive koi fish to see if they grew, and I think these fish are gonna be insanely beautiful. So we started pulling in the nets and trapped all of the beautiful fish inside. And it was crazy seeing all the different colors on these koi fish. So it looks like we trapped all of the koi inside of this little area, and we're gonna start catching them out. And we're gonna put them all inside of this little kiddie pool. But first, before we do that, we gotta prop up the net and get all of the koi secured before we can start harvesting them. Woo! In RAWW fam, it looks like we're finally time to start harvesting all of the beautiful koi fish out of this pond. You see, this is Saito's parent koi, which he breeds all the time. And he produces millions of baby little koi fish out of all of these fish. And now we're gonna get them out of this pond so we can get them safe and sound to their koi house. And that's why these fish are so important. And starting right now, we're gonna start catching out all of the beautiful koi fish out of this little mud pond. Bro, look at this one. Guys, these are insane. This fish right here is actually a fish that I bought from Saito, and hopefully they'll breed one day and make millions of baby koi fish. Maybe people like yourself at home could actually buy. But catching all of these fish is only step one. We still gotta bring them to the truck. So as you can see, we're putting these fish inside of the bag, and we're wrapping it up, nice. And then we're grabbing it with two people to be safe, and we're bringing it over to the truck. RAWW fam, look at this monster. This is actually my fish. Wow. In the pond. As you can see, inside of this pond right here is probably anywhere from 1 million to 5-10 million baby koi trapped in their little bellies. And hopefully this year, they're gonna breed them and they're gonna make hundreds of thousands of beautiful koi fish that you guys actually might see at your local pet store. And the coolest part is all of the fish that we just put inside of the back of the truck is just the beginning. There's still so many more fish trapped inside of this little net right here. But this day and everything happening right now didn't happen on accident. At the beginning of the year, Saito put all of these massive fish inside of this pond to grow. And well, now before the winter comes, it's time to harvest out all of the beautiful koi fish, put them inside of this little kiddie pool. Whoa! That was a good one. You see, some of these fish in here are so big that you really got to handle them with care. You got to kind of work the fish, calm it down, and it's just a gentle toss right inside of the kiddie pool. So I'm going to show you guys actually how to put these fish in. You take a giant bag, get its head going, put it right inside of the bag, flip them over. Yep. There you go. Take them right over to the truck. So slowly but surely, we started going at it, getting all of these epic fish out of the pond. Netting fish after fish, it looked freaking awesome getting all of these beautiful fish back in the koi truck. Wow, guys. Isn't it crazy? As you guys can see, look how many fish are inside of this little box truck. This is crazy. But RAWW fam, don't worry. We're not just putting them in here. Soon, we're actually gonna take them back to Saito's koi house. We're gonna put them in their real home. And now's the real important part. We're actually gonna get out of here and drive all throughout the mountains to get back to Saito's koi house, where Saito's really expensive koi fish live. So I'll see you guys over there. One by one, Saito and Kosuke started moving the koi into the greenhouse to protect them for the winter and all of the potential babies to come. Saito's actually holding my koi fish right there. I got this guy a couple years ago, and we'll probably end up bringing him back to the RAWW fam soon. I mean, he's absolutely beautiful. I think the fish are so big that he has to get inside of the koi bin. Oh my gosh, look at that Kohaku. For instance, guys, I just want to give you guys a little rundown. In 2018, there was a special koi fish that sold for $1.8 million. That was a kohaku, just like the fish that Saito just grabbed. And that fish was 101 centimeters. And this fish right here that I'm looking at is actually over 100 centimeters. Guys, it's actually my fish. And as you guys can see, we're actually putting all of the koi inside of this greenhouse. The greenhouses are vital to these koi's existence because they go in there for the winter. Literally saves them from the crazy elements in Japan. Look at that big fish. Guys, look how big this fish is. Woo! Stay down there, big girl, stay down. And now I'm gonna show you guys exactly why these fish are worth so much money. Because they produce millions and millions of baby fish. And well, one fish can easily produce 500,000 eggs. Guys, there is so many fish inside of this house. Well, fam, look at all of the millions of baby koi fish that those parent fish actually produce. But who's to say, can one of these beautiful fish, just one of them, grow up to be 101 centimeters and win an all Japan koi show and sell for $1 million? Oh, he's gonna feed them. Check this out. Come here, koi. Come here. That one, that's the winner. That's the All Japan Koi Show winner. But before we pick out some winning koi, Saito has to go out and harvest more koi so that we can actually have more to pick from. Me and my team are actually gonna tour Japan. We're gonna visit Mount Fuji, we're gonna eat volcanic eggs, and we're even gonna see snow monkeys. And have you ever tried A5 street wagyu? Yeah, I haven't. We're gonna do that too. And I may have bought a giant knife. But I'm still really excited to pick out all of those koi, so we'll also do that later in the video. And to kick off the next part of our adventure, we're actually gonna be touring Mount Fuji that's actually right behind us. So first up on our crazy itinerary, we're gonna go see the rare steam vents that are only active for part of the year. Come and join us. Whoa, look at this. So this entire area is actually still an active volcano, it's just dormant. All this steam is actually from a volcano. Somewhere down there, there is a bunch of molten lava that is very, very hot. And now is for something that I'm kind of dreading, but gonna be fun. We're gonna be trying a black egg. Over here by Mount Fuji, they actually take eggs, put them underneath the ground, and cook them with all the volcanic heat. And today we're gonna be trying one of these black eggs, but they're much smaller and they're inside, so let's try it. All right, so here's the black eggs. Oh, wow. That is a very strange, weird egg. Crack it over here.
Crack it on the egg. Oh wow, that worked.
When you peel it open, it's just a normal egg. All right guys, cheers. Black egg. It's an egg. The verdict is, it's a hard-boiled egg. I don't know, it's just good. On to the next thing. Now we just arrived over at our next location. We're heading upside this mountain right here. To find what you may ask? Well, we're looking for snow monkeys. We've made it! Snow Monkey Park. My only goal of seeing the monkeys is just taking a selfie with one. Kind of like this. Cheese. We got a fight right here. We got a fight right here. Oh, wow. This is so cool. National Geographic stuff out here. Look at this. How amazing is this, Rolf, man? So these are the snow monkeys inside of the onsen. Very cool vlog so far, very cool. Hope you guys are sticking around because next we're gonna go see the Japanese koi fish in Niigata Prefecture. So let's do this thing. Today we're gonna be actually selecting a bunch of beautiful, beautiful koi fish. And the cool part about this entire process is that not only am I gonna be buying beautiful, amazing koi, but I could actually potentially buy a fish on accident. That could be worth $1 million. Right here are the fish that we're gonna be choosing from. Saito handpicked from all of these koi, these fish right here that he wants me to buy, and I'm actually gonna leave them to grow with Saito over the next year. This process is called Aukari, and we're gonna be hand selecting some jumbo tosai. And quite frankly, this is one of my favorite times of the entire year. There's two different fish that we really like. I personally really like this fish right here. It's beautiful. And then as well, we also like this one right here. Now there's different traits that you're supposed to look for all these fish, but we've already talked about this. And believe it or not, this fish right here is only 6 months old. So who knows if this fish will be worth $50,000 one day. Now we're gonna try and buy a sanki. Saito's family is actually famous for breeding sankis. That's what they're known for. And we're actually using these nets right here to actually scoop up every single fish that is inside of this pond. So before we actually bought one of the big three, we bought a showa. Now we're gonna be buying a sanki. And these fish inside of this bowl are Shintaro's recommendations. Saito picked it out for me. He said that this is the one I want, right here. I wasn't 100%, but I'm gonna just trust Saito. This is the fish that we're gonna be buying. They call this a show quality koi fish. And finally, to complete the trio, we're gonna be getting a beautiful kohaku, only because it's Saito. I had my eye on her as soon as she put her in the bowl. Just an amazing fish. And this fish is going to be a monster one day. And we just arrived over at Shintaro's main koi house. This is where my winning fish is actually located. We're gonna see her right now. There's absolute freaking monsters lurking in here, RAWW fam. And RAWW fam, now it's time to see the winning fish. So this right here is my #1 koi, best in size for 75 centimeters. This fish could potentially win the All Japan Koi Show. This is Saito's pride and joy, the nicest fish he says he's ever bred. So now we're actually gonna go over and we're gonna be shopping for some Ginrin Chagoi that I need for the RAWW fam for the videos. It's the friendliest fish around. I already see what I came here for. Super excited. We're about to fill up an entire box. These are fish that are coming back to the RAWW fam to be inside of the RAWW fishing videos. This is what I've been pumped about, looking for. This is the reason why we came to Japan. All right guys, so these fish right here were handpicked by Shintaro himself. They look great. We're gonna bring them back to South Florida, and these will be a part of all the videos that you guys see. And it would not be a koi video without visiting the infamous Circle Ponds. And this right here is the land of the giant koi fish. So the pond right behind me is filled with over $1 million worth of Japanese koi fish. Some fish in here go for $5,000, and honestly, some fish in here go for $100,000. Look at that one right there. There's so many beautiful, beautiful fish inside of here. One thing me and Saito have in common that we both love giant, beautiful koi fish. But it's about that time, RAWW fam. We're gonna say bye to the famous Mary Hero Koi Farm, Circle Pond. Time to get out of here. Now we've done many exciting things in today's vlog, but trust me, RAWW fam, the vlog is not over. And we're gonna be trying out the famous street food markets. As you guys can see, if you guys look all the way down here, there is hundreds of different mini little shops that sell all different types of things. Starting with my favorite, Japanese A5 Wagyu. So there's gonna be lines everywhere. So if we're gonna wanna try any of this stuff, we're probably gonna have to start waiting in very long lines. A5 Wagyu, it's got my name on it. Can we do one of this?
Half pound?
Yeah. Is this A5 Wagyu?
Yeah, everything's A5.
So right behind me, they're actually finishing up the A5 Wagyu steak. For about 30 seconds, we're gonna be indulging in some high quality steak. Number 4. Thank you. All right, so that's Japanese A5 Wagyu. Let's go try it. It looks pretty delicious, and we're gonna try it for the first time, all right? Whoa, that does not taste like steak at all. Holy crap. It literally just tastes like butter, but like the texture of steak. Oh my God. All right, so Christina's gonna be trying it. And, oh my gosh. Grab the biggest piece for a video.
Sorry.
It's literally like nothing you've ever tried. In terms of like meat, it's like on like a whole nother level from the United States. He wants you to eat one.
I'm like, am I famous?
We got some photographers out here. I like this guy. If you guys notice, a lot of like the authentic Japanese places have like tools that are not so common in the United States, or for the most part all over the world. They're actually knives that were made inside of Japan, so they're actually custom and they're hand carved for very niched tasks. And there's actually a store right in front of us that we're gonna go shop. We gotta fight through these people to get there, but it's gonna happen. So we just got over here and they actually have some of the biggest knives I've ever seen. I don't know what the heck these things are used to actually cut, but Pretty freaking cool. Guys, is this not the biggest knife you've ever seen? What do you cut with this? Nothing? The crazy people.
You don't want to know.
RAWW fam, I am officially a samurai. Arigato. And that right there was my trip to Japan, harvesting Japanese koi fish out of the mud ponds. We ate A5 street wagyu, and we even saw snow monkeys. And if you enjoyed this video, click right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.